connections and stories. Friendship is something that we all look for around ourselves. But finding the true friendship is something that not everybody gets lucky with. So let's begin our today's story, The Day the River Rose. The sun had barely risen over the emerald canopy of Shantivan jungle when the animals gathered by the river. It was the season when the river shrank to a narrow stream and everyone came to drink and play. Among them were two very different friends, Tillu, the little monkey, and Gopu, the slow but strong baby elephant. Tillu was quick and mischievous, always swinging from branch to branch, laughing loudly. Gopu, on the other hand, moved with calm steps, his big ears flapping as he trudged along. Some animals wondered why the lively monkey spent so much time with the quiet elephant. "Why don't you play with monkeys like yourself?" a parrot once asked Tillu. "Because Gopu listens when I speak," Tillu said with a grin, tossing a mango to his friend. "And Tillu waits when I walk slow," Gopu added softly, and they both laughed. One afternoon, dark clouds rolled in from the west. They grew heavy and the first raindrops splashed on the dusty forest floor. All the animals ran to their shelters, but Tillu and Gopu stayed by the river, watching the drops ripple in the widening circles. "This is fun!" Tillu squealed, leaping from one low branch to another. "I'll race you to the big banyan tree." Gopu looked up at the sky. The clouds were thick and grey. "It might rain heavily," he said in his deep, careful voice. But Tillu was already gone, swinging through the trees, calling back, "Catch me if you can!" Gopu followed as fast as his legs would take him. He loved his friend too much to let him out of sight. By the time Tillu reached the banyan tree, the rain had become a downpour. The river, once calm, began to churn and rise. Tillu danced from a branch, enjoying the storm, when he heard the deep rumble, a sound that didn't belong to the thunder. Gopu's eyes widened. "Tillu, the river is flooding!" The playful stream had turned into a wild current, brown and foaming. Trees near the bank trembled as the water pulled at their roots. Tillu froze. The banyan tree he had climbed stood on the edge of the riverbank. He started to swing back, but a branch snapped under his wet hands. He yelped and scrambled to grab another branch. His feet slipped. "Gopu, I can't come down," cried Tillu. The little monkey clung to the branch, water rising around the tree base. His heart raced. Other animals had long gone. The jungle was eerily quiet except for the roar of the storm. Gopu waded through the rising water towards the tree. The current tugged at his legs, but he planted each foot firmly. "Don't move, Tillu, I'm coming." The water rose higher, swirling around Gopu's knees and then his belly. He wrapped his trunk around the lower branches and stretched as far as he could. But Tillu was too high and shaking with fear. "Climb down a little," Gopu called. I'm scared," Tillu squeaked. "You trust me, don't you?" Gopu's voice was steady despite the rushing water. Tillu looked into his friend's eyes. They were calm, strong, full of love. He took a deep breath and inched down, gripping the slippery bark. The wind howled, but Gopu kept speaking softly, guiding him step by step. When Tillu reached the lowest branch, Gopu lifted his trunk. "Jump, I've got you." Tillu hesitated, then let go. He landed on a with a thud on Gopu's wide, strong back. The elephant turned slowly, pushing against the current. Tillu clung to his friend's neck as Gopu carried him through the flood, each step steady and sure. At last, they reached higher grounds where trees were thick and the water hadn't reached. Tillu slipped off Gopu's bank, shivering and wet. For a moment, neither spoke. Then, Tillu threw his little arms around Gopu's trunk. "You saved me," Tillu whispered. Gopu rumbled softly like a laugh. "You would have done the same for me." When the storm passed, the animals came out. They found Tillu and Gopu sitting under a broad tree, sharing mangoes in silence. The parrot, who had once questioned their friendship, perched nearby. "You two, you're very different," the parrot said. Tillu smiled. "That's why we are best friends." Gopu added, "Two friends don't need to be the same. They just need to stand by each other." The parrot tilted his head, thoughtful. Word of Tillu and Gopu's adventure spread through the jungle. Even the chattering squirrels spoke in awe. When the river rose, it was the friendship that saved the day. From that day forward, no one questioned why the little monkey and the slow elephant were always together. When Tillu swung from branches, Gopu followed with steady steps below. When Gopu stopped for rest, Tillu sat quietly on his shoulder. They were different, yes, but they were each other's safe place in a jungle full of surprises. The moral of the story is, true friendship isn't about being alike. It's about being there for each other when it matters the most. I hope you enjoyed today's story. Do let us in the comments what you think about it. Thank you.